Shalom, giving all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, Chodash. Honors be to the elect elders of the nation of Israel that teach with all truth and sincerity. Shalom to you, Akim, you hopeful elect that push your truth with all truth and sincerity, risking your lives and freedom on the highways and the hedges to do so. Shalom, Brakatham, and Abba Babal. This is your brother Zakar Aban coming back with another video. As you see on the screen, all right, it's the heading of it is the wanting influence analyzing the decline of the decline of the American empire. All right, the decline of the American empire, which is nothing but Rome all over again. All right, and in here they're gonna as I was reading a little bit in this article, pretty much was showing some of the similarities of America and Rome. All right, and also other kingdoms that had great power but fell. Okay, so matter of fact, let's start with the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 8. And it reads, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. All right, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. All right, it's a beautiful time right now, as they say, to be alive, meaning to have this wisdom and knowledge and understanding. All right, to see this kingdom be on the decline. Okay, 30, 40, 50 years ago, Esau, Edom would have never even posted something like this of the decline of the American empire. All right, but more and more, Edomites are mentioning it. When you go on different social media platforms like YouTube or whatever, you see more and more so-called whites, so-called Caucasian, so-called Caucasians, which are the Edomites, speaking about how this place is basically circling the drain. All right, it's on its last days, man. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 8. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. We understand that proud is who? Esau, Edom. All right, and also the other nations that follow and pursue in 2/3 of our people, but the head of that is Esau, Edom, man. This is his time to rule, but his kingdom is coming down. All right, and we understand that matter of fact, I'm gonna grab it. It comes to mind. Then I'm gonna get a little bit into this article. All right, quick precepts to go lay back off of that. Second Ezra chapter 6 and verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. All right, the end of this what? The end of this empire, which once again is Rome all over again. Read a little bit in this article and be somewhat swift in reading it. Let's see. Let's start. Yep, it says the United States has long been considered the world's most powerful nation, with an unparalleled influence on global politics, economics, and culture. However, the notion of American decline has gained traction over the past few decades. All right, and that is very, very true. With the democracy, all right, they pretty much doing it. They pretty much falling in the same they pretty much follow the same ways as Rome did, with people electing and voting. All right, because it said in the book of Daniel chapter 7 and verse 23. Let me grab it. Daniel chapter 7 and verse 23, and it reads, Daniel 7 and verse 23, thus he said, the fourth beast shall be the fourth kingdom upon earth, which shall be diverse from all kingdoms. All right, and that fourth beast goes into who? Rome. And shall devour the whole earth and tread it down and break it in pieces. Through what is military might. All right, same way America has a strong military, which is NATO. All right, which is which they are part of NATO, man. A bunch of allies. But the point is, thus he said, the fourth beast shall be the fourth kingdom. All right, upon earth, which shall be diverse from all kingdoms. Once again, through what? Through their election, with the voting. Okay, which is pretty much what you see which pretty much what you see today with what the presidents. All right. Let me see. Let me grab this because I keep quoting it. Bear with me 1 second. Bear with me 1 second. Shall be. It comes to mind. This is the book of book of Revelation, chapter 13, and I started at verse 3, and it reads, "And I saw one of his heads, as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed." By what? By the revival of Rome. All right, and all the world wondered after the beast. Okay. Ultimately following what? The ways of Babylon the Great, man, America. All right, continuing on. However, the notion of America's decline has gained traction over the past few decades. While the term decline may evoke different reactions ranging from skepticism to resignation, the evidence suggests that the United States faces significant challenges that could mark the beginning of the end of its global dominance. All right, which it is. I mean, you got the BRICS alliance. All right. Speaking about what the de-dollarization, all right. A lot of these countries are preparing themselves, man. Okay, different countries have nuclear capabilities now, not just America. This article will explore the various factors contributing to the perceived decline of the U.S. empire, and drawing on historical patterns and contemporary development to provide a comprehensive analysis of historical context, the rise and fall of empires. To understand the decline of the U.S. empire, it is essential to place it within the broader historical context of the rise and fall of empires. History is replete with examples of once great powers that eventually succumbed to internal and external pressures. The Roman Empire, the British Empire, and the Ottoman Empire are just a few examples of empires that at their zenith seemed invincible but eventually fell into decline. All right, and that zenith goes into what? Powerful. They was powerful for their period of time, man. All right. Let's read a little bit more. Empires typically follow a pattern. They rise through military conquest, economic expansion, and cultural influence. All right. Same way Rome, man. They was very strong through what? Their military. All right. And America as well, reaching a peak of power, prosperity. However, over time, they become overextended, facing challenges such as economic stagnation, military overreach, political corruption, and social unrest. All right. And we see how peoples are what? Unrest now, man. All right. People are what? Tired, man. All right. Matter of fact, I got to grab it. People are very tired because of what? A social unrest. Bear with me 1 second. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 29 and verse 2, and it reads, "When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn." All right. And once again, more and more people are what? Unrest, man. Prices are going up. All right. You see more and more people complaining. The internal weakness. All right. I'm going to skip down. The United States, often referred to as the American empire due to its global reach and influence. All right. And we see that, man, how countries always, try to mimic America, Babylon the Great. Economic challenges, the erosion of economic dominance. All right. And, just got more and more examples. Military overreach, the limits of American power. All right. It's a military power has been a long cornerstone of American global dominance. Okay. And also America, military has been on decline, man. The recruiting has been down. All right. Global shifts, the rise of multilateral. Okay. So yeah, man. So so ultimately, this place is what? This place is finished. This place is done. Okay. So let me grab one more precept in the book of Sirach, chapter 10. It's pretty quick. Make it a quick lesson. They won't make it too long. The book of Sirach, chapter 10, and I started verse 14. I'll start verse 13. For pride is the beginning of sin, and he that hath it shall pour out abomination. And therefore the out of one brought upon them strange calamities, and overthrew them utterly. The Most High, the out of one, Yahweh, have cast down the thrones of proud prince, and set up the meek in their stead. We understand that meek is speaking about the elect of the nation of Israel. All right, and also the whole nation of Israel, man. Okay, but the elect first. In their stead, the Yahweh have plucked up the roots of the proud nations and planted the lowly in their place. Okay, as we just said, and as I just read, it says what? The decline of the American empire. All right, and it says the United States has long been considered the world's most powerful nation with unparalleled influence in global politics, economics. All right, and then it gave an example, so I can find it, of how there's unparalleled let's see if I can find it. It says to understand the decline of the U.S. empire, it is essential to place it within the broader historical context of the rise and fall of empires. History is replete with examples of once great powers that eventually succumb to internal and external pressures. All right, so America is on that same path, man, of what being, like the other kingdoms of old. All right, how they were so-called great kingdoms, but the Most High took it out. Okay, it did its job. Sirach chapter 10 and verse 15. The Most High have plucked up the roots of the proud nations and planted the lowly in their place. The Yahweh overthrew countries of the heathen and destroyed them to the foundations of the earth. All right, and this place will go out very violently, man. He took some of them away and destroyed them, and had made their memorial to cease from the earth. All right, this place right here, America, is not going to be mentioned again, man. For all the for all the abomination that they have done, for all the atrocity that they have committed. All right, that's why it's referred to as Babylon, Babal, confusion. Nothing but confusion here. All right, you name it. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much the point. Maybe keep it. I was gonna keep it quick and short, so I'm gonna end it there. And give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Raha, Hodash. Honors be to the elect elders of the nation of Israel that teach with all truth and sincerity. Shalom, Brakatham, Abba, on to the next.